This is Eflex, and welcome back to another A Producer's Approach video. This is going to be the first A Producer's Approach video in the new concept that I was talking about in my update video. Basically, what I'm going to do is play half of the song first, go over some tidbits there, play the rest of the song, and then I'll give kind of a review aspect of certain things I thought were interesting and overall kind of my rating of the song in terms of Teminite's other songs in his discography. So lo and behold, let's get started with Teminite's song Zero. All right, so that was the first part of Teminite's song. You do hear the piano introduction in the song. It builds up, and then there's a nice kind of sub drop and transitionary sounds, and there's nice vocal chops within that section, and then the synth sound starts up. It sounds like there's a lot of distortion and filtering on there. Then you go straight into the drop, which I like quite a bit. Has a nice bass line on the bottom, and the lead sounds he uses are really characteristic for, it's really characteristic for his type of sound. Like that is the Teminite kind of sound design for his lead sounds. And the vocal chops in these section later on in the drop, really nice. There is a call and response between the vocal chops and the almost like screeching sounds that are the call and response between those two. Very energetic, very upbeat. I really like this style of electro from Teminite. And through the whole visual, there it spells out Zero, which is zero, which I thought was a nice touch within this song. So this is the breakdown section, and we'll just go from there. All right, so that was Teminite song Zero. Man, there's a lot going on within this song. I'll just highlight certain things that I liked. In the kind of first break, I want to say, building up into the second and third drop, the mix between Teminite's kind of notable synth and the piano, those two together were very nice. And then when it goes into the actual drop itself, what I like about Complextro Electro is there's so many different elements that are thrown in, like various different sound designs on off beats, on the beats themselves, like on the beat or offbeat sounds that kind of go back and forth, call and respond the whole time. And you can hear that within the first part of the second drop. You hear all those different sounds. You hear the main lead basically rise back up again. Then you hear that main lead play. Then there's another breakdown right before the vocal chop part of the third drop, I almost want to say. And in that third part, I really like the vocal chopping. That is probably my favorite section, is that vocal chopping part leading into the vocals of Teminite saying I'm supersonic. Like that part in itself, that whole drop is designed really well because there's a lot of elements going on. Not as much as I think in the second drop, but just the calm response between the vocal chops and the bass line, and then the vocals of I'm supersonic, I'm unbelievable, with the bass line and the percussion is a nice mix because the percussion itself is pretty standard, but because in Complextro Electro there's so many moving parts, it gives it a lot more energy and a lot more movement and a lot better flow. And just the outro with the piano is a really calm outro to all the kind of sound design heaviness that's in the song, kind of upbeatness brings it down to, a few notches to kind of outro the song. So overall, the song's really great. This is one of my favorite Teminite songs from the more modern music that he's created. I don't know. It's hard for me to rank this song in terms of other Teminite songs, but this is a solid 9 out of 10 for me. Even 9.5 for me. I don't normally give songs 10 out of 10. This is definitely like a solid 9 or 9.5 song for me. Like I can re-listen to the song all the time and I would just be as pumped up as I was like the first time I listened to it. I remember the first time I listened to it, I had this on loop for 2 hours. So overall, just a great song. Give it a 9 or 9.5 out of 10. So Teminite, keep doing you. This is such a great song, and I hope you guys like this type of format for the producer's approach video. Hopefully, it's a lot shorter and a little bit easier to digest, but you get to listen to the song a little bit more, and I'll throw in my tidbits here and there. But I just didn't want to do a huge breakdown of every sound. So hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you in the next A Producers Approach video. All right, have a good one, everyone. Peace.